All right, we are back. Let's see what I want to do right now. So we're going to be getting through the last two fights of erratic weather, and then we are going to be getting two more heart scales, getting a rare candy, and getting two more encounters. So it should be pretty fun. Yeah, we have Infinite here. Okay, let's take a look at this line. It's so in depth, and I've spent so much time looking at so many different things for this fight. This is Relly and Ian. This is a nightmare to plan. And I've been planning so much, and I have, thanks to Salamence, I actually have a really good line. I am risking Salamence on a 1 in 64. And I'm not losing the fight, but I'm losing Salamence in 164. The man's got to come in and prove his worth. So, this is his fight. So, we're going to start off with, let's get everyone in the fucking party first. We're also doing one optional trainer. You need to do them in order to get a rare candy. Okay, Togedemaru goes right here. Let's hope this fight I calculated right, because this fight can be demonic. There's a bug in it and everything that I think we played around, that we don't even have to worry about it, because I don't think we ever have the chance to worry about it. Kind of on the switching, yes, but alright. So let's level up everyone first. So this guy's getting up to level 91. And Glisopod's staying at 89. Okay. Put some items on. So you're getting a citrus. You're getting citrus. You're getting citrus, even though they shouldn't even be using their citruses. Held item, meaning Iron Ball on you. Choice Band, do I have one? Let's see. Choice Scarf, Choice Band on you. And we gotta use our last Jaboka Berry, which is really sad, but we get a Rocky Helmet later on, so it should be fine. Okay, let's do some free damaging. Load up our scripts. Okay. So let's pre-damage Togedemaru to 123. We're going to pre-damage Glisopod to 229. We're going to pre-damage Aggron to 158. Really? 158? Sounds like a lot. Guess I'll have to double check that. Well, we're going to run through the fight anyways. So let me make sure I have everyone right. So Citrus, 123. Citrus, 229, level 89. Iron Ball, 91. Choice Band, and 91. Let's get everyone to the thing. Alright, so who do we have? We have Hydreigon, Glisopod, right? You need this Glisopod. If you see my set, I have ones down here. This is for the optional, because it doesn't actually show it in the calculator, so I had to actually, like, hand calc out the fight. And I ended up, like, there was just some things I was, like, trying to make sure of, so I made it so no matter what, it should be 100% safe. No matter what happens. So, on this fight right now, we have pre-damage Togi to 123. This is always going to show fast kill from Aerodactyl and Victory Bell. With Weather Ball, never Solar Blade. 121 is the max roll of Solar Blade, so it's always Weather Ball and Stone Edge into Togedemaru. We're going to protect and we're going to Tailwind. So now we're going to be in Tailwind and we're going to be showing slow kills to them. We're not showing any kills to Hydreigon. So we can just double U-turn out Victory Bell, and we're going to U-turn into Glisopod. Now Glisopod is pre-damaged to 229, which is always Weather Ball range, so it's 129 plus that, will always put us in weather ball range. That makes sense. And then we're gonna emergency exit out to Aggron. Aggron is always going to be, or could not even take that, but that's why I'm 158, so I'm always baiting out a weather ball. I'm gonna be taking a Stone Edge, or I could be taking a crit, but Aggron should be between 70 and 180. I need Aggron later, so let me just make sure that that's fine, and that's exactly what it is. So we're at 158, and we're going to be taking a max roll Stone Edge crit, which would put us at 70. Okay. So this is going to bait out into Aggron. Since he's between 70 and 180, this is going to bait out either Solar Blade or Weather Ball into him. But it's always a kill into him. And so on that first turn, we're going... we have Aggron and Urshifu out at this point. And we are going to have Aggron switch into Hydreigon. And we're going to kill the Aerodactyl with Choice Band Wicked Blow, which always OHKOs. We broke this guy's Focus Sash with the double U-turns, by the way. Not the U-turns never kill. Even with max roll crits, they never kill that Victory Bell. That's turn 3, we're going to do that. And then turn 4, we have Hydreigon out, who could be between 142 and 231 HP. And we always Draco and kill the Victory Bell. And we Wicked Blow the Cinderace. With Choice Band, we always kill. And since we're in Tailwind, we always outspeed. That's the end of Tailwind. So Tailwind's going to pewter out. Now, into my Urshifu, he's actually showing kills across the board. And Hydreigon is faster than everything. So it's going to go the first thing that shows a slow kill that's not slow killed by it, which is going to be Mimikyu. So since Hydreigon, I believe, is in slot 1, right? Because Togedemaru went to Golisopod, which went to Aggron, which went to Hydreigon. So it'll be slot 1 first, from what I understand. So that'll bring out Mimikyu. And then it should be bringing out Ursaluna as well. It should be Mimikyu and Ursaluna, from what I understand. Because into the Urshifu slot it should be the Hydreigon slot first, because he's in slot 1. And it should look at the Hydreigon slot first, from what I understand. So it should be Mimikyu and Ursaluna coming out. And at that point, that's baiting out either Play Rough into Urshifu or Hydreigon, or it's going to be baiting Shadow Sneak into Urshifu. And the Ursaluna is going to be random targeting. Really fun. We are never dead to a Ursaluna max roll crit, which does 225, into a Shadow Sneak crit from this guy. And we are going to U-turn the Mimikyu with Hydreigon, and we are going to kill him with Wicked Blow. This brings out the Sharpedo and the Ursaluna, who are going to see slow kills, because we're going into Aggron. Aggron's would only ever be taking, if he's getting targeted, a return from Ursaluna, which would put him at like 36 HP, so he would be fine. At that point, it's never baiting out Psychic Fangs, it's only ever baiting out Close Combat and Crunch into him. So Salamence is actually going to come in, and actually we would actually kind of prefer Psychic Fangs if it could be that, but it can't, unfortunately, pretty much. But basically we have to dodge a high roll crit on Salamence. We have a Jaboka Berry because our Urshifu's Wicked Blow cannot always kill this Sharpedo. It does 14%, and even with this Life Orb chip, it's only 96%. The way we save our Jaboka Berry is if we hit this 18% chance. So 3/16 of the time we could save it. Because into this Aggron, it's always going to be high horsepower, I believe. It's never Stone Edge, it's never anything else besides high horsepower. So 3/16, 80% of the time we can save our Jaboka Berry. And hopefully we can save this guy. Now that I'm realizing it, wait. I can't actually do this because Urshifu could die. Fuck. I don't think I can do this because if I die right here, that means that Urshifu gets hit by this high horsepower. So I have to go back to my original strat. Fuck. Which risks Conkeldurr. Damn. It's only because I'm minus defense. Otherwise, that would have been fine. the hasty is actually working against me, right? Because Urshifu could easily die to this, because he could get double targeted. Fuck. Alright, well, good thing I just double checked this. So Salamence is not coming. We gotta risk the Conkeldurr. This is the same risk I had earlier with Conkeldurr. Good thing I checked this, because if I got crit, if I got Hyrule crit, that could just also risk Urshifu right there. I mean, that's just gonna kill Urshifu at that point, pretty much. And I can't risk Urshifu. I guess it would have to be double crit specifically that would kill Urshifu. No, not even, because I could get crit earlier here. Damn, if I had a flying type that could live both CC and Crunch, that would have been nice. Let me just take one last look. If this guy wasn't hasty, maybe he could have. What about this guy? Nah, you can't take it. Fuck. So now I'm back to the original risk in the fight, and I can't sack really anything, which is kind of sad, because I need someone that can live a close combat and a crunch. That's sack worthy. The problem is no one lives both of them. That's like on my sack list. Fuck. Yeah, so this is the original risk in the fight that I was really hoping not to do, but kind of have to. Yeah, if this wasn't high horsepower, if it was any other move, I might be, well, dirt, I'd probably be able to do it. If it was return, because then I'd be able to always monitor the HP. Alright, so we're back to Conk, actually. RIP. Alright, Conk can live this. We gotta grab that Jaboka Berry. He's gotta dodge 2 crits. And if he clicks Crunch, I think we're always fine then. Oh, we need to level him up. So we're like 7% to lose Conk here. 7 or 8%. Because I can look at the calc. But calc takes both of these like a champ. Even if we get crunch non-crit, we can live crit from this, and it's 1 and 2 right here. If he clicks CC, we just need to dodge 2 crits basically. Otherwise, Conk might die, so that's why he's like 8%. Because also we gotta dodge. I think even a crunch no crit defense drop, we're fine with no crit. All right, so let's make sure we have everything right. Conk now. Damn. That's fucking sad. I have to risk Conkeldurr. That's what it would be like that at the end. Otherwise, we have to like play around a little bit. Let's just see no fucking crits on Conk, please. that's fight 1. That's fight 2. That's fight 3. That's fight 4. This is fight 5. Hug the top because there is an optional. That's fight 6. That's fight 7. That's fight 8. Oh, I don't know why dice freeze throws. Alright, so this is the fight right here. We actually see Sky Pillar. We're going to be visiting that very soon, hopefully. If we didn't fuck this up. Alright, so let's look at my thing real quick. Damn, I'm kind of sad. I was kind of okay leaving the Salamence. I'm kind of sad that I might have to risk Conkelder. That man has been so good to me, and I'm sad if I have to lose him. Be really sad. And this line means that we always lose our Jaboka Berry. Alright. Let's fucking do this shit. Just want to check one thing real quick. Just want to see all of our levels. Cool. Okay, so Token Mars should be pre-damaged to 123. This is always baiting out, let's check. Always baiting out Weather Ball, never Solar Blade from Victory Bell, and it's always baiting out Stone Edge from Aerodactyl. We are never showing any kills into Hydreigon, so turn 1 we can just click Spiky Shield. And we can click Tailwind. Perfect. We are now faster. We're in this is turn 1 of Tailwind. We are going to double U-turn the Victory Bell. We don't really need all of that chip, but there's no reason not to, just in case we did. We are faster with both. So we're going to click U-turn on you, and U-turn on you. This is going to break his Focus Sash. Just make sure this makes sense. Alright, so in the Hydreigon slot, we're switching to Urshifu. And in the Togedemaru slot, we're going to Golisopod. Golisopod's going to take this Weather Ball. Weather Ball, this guy's faster with Weather Ball. This always does a minimal 100%. We're not going to eat a berry because of Unnerve, and we're going to be able to switch right into Aggron here on the Stone Edge. Stone Edge Miss does not matter. It really does nothing for us. Just make sure we're going into Aggron. That's fine. At 158 HP, we are always baiting out Weather Ball from Victory Bell. Even in Tailwind, we have an Iron Ball, so we are even slower, so we're showing it a fast kill. So Aggron is going to switch to Hydreigon. And Urshifu is going to use his first of 5 Wicked Blows on the Aerodactyl. That always killed. And Wicked Blow always crits. We are locked in. We are choice banded on Urshifu. That was turn 3 of Tailwind. This is Weather Ball, that's fine, as expected. We take a little bit from this. Now this is going to always bring in Cinderace because it's looking to the Urshifu slot and he shows outspeed and kill everything, so we're just going to go in party order. This guy has a bug. We don't really care because we are just going to This is turn 4 of Tailwind right here. With that U-turn chip and breaking the focus sash, Draco Meteor always kills the Victory Bell. And Urshifu Wicked Blow and kill the Cinderace. All of this is going according to plan now. This should bait in Mimikyu and Ursaluna if I did all my things right. Otherwise, we might have to just steer. But I'm fairly certain this should be Ursaluna and Mimikyu. We are out of Tailwind. I wish it was up for a little bit longer because then I could have done some shit with Sharpedo being +1, but it's fine. Mimikyu, okay. And then into the Ursaluna's or Urshifu slot, it should be Ursaluna. Perfect. So this guy has Disguise right here. And so Ursaluna is randomly targeting here, as far as I know. Let me check. Yeah, he's randomly targeted between the two. We are never dead to anything from this Ursaluna. On Hydreigon, we would actually be dead to a return crit, but we're going to be getting out of there. So on this guy, we are going to be U-turning you, and we are going to be killing this guy. This guy will either be clicking Play Rough on either two, or he'll most likely be clicking Shadow Sneak. It's probably going to be Shadow Sneak into Urshifu. Yep, that's into Urshifu. That's fine. And we are breaking... That U-turn needs to be done to break the Disguise. And we are going out into... Because this can be returned and only ever return into Hydreigon, we are switching into Aggron right here. I believe. Let me just check. U-turn Mimikyu to Aggron. And we are going to kill this guy with Wicked Blow. It's actually kind of ass that we are as high HP as we are, because we're always baiting out close combat and not crunch, unfortunately. Ow. Alright, so we actually have an Iron Ball on Aggron. So we are actually showing Fast Kill from both into Aggron. It should never be targeting into my Ursaluna. This is the turn right here, so this is where we're risking our Conkeldurr. So we are going to switch this guy out into Conkeldurr. And Urshifu, even though he's low, he's never being targeted. We are going to Wicked Blow this guy. Aggron's always being targeted because he has an Iron Ball, so he is slower. We are Wicked Blowing this guy. Right? Let me just make sure. Yep. Alright. Conk, you gotta fucking pull through. Come on. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That was such a high roll we could have maybe killed. Okay, don't crit. Okay, that's one. Ursaluna, don't crit my Conk. That Jaboka Berry's going to kill him. Come on, Conk, you can live. Come on, live, live, come on. It's one crit. Yes! Yes! Alright, we fucking lived. Alright, let me just make sure. So, Wicked Blow to this Ursaluna does... Yeah, we always kill. We're good. This guy just superpowers, and this guy Wicked Blows. We always kill. Okay, Conk fucking lives. Let's go. -1 Jaboka, but it sucks, but I'm not complaining because Conk got to fucking live. Let's go. Fucking Conk lived. Let's fucking go. -1 Jaboka, but that is fine because Kant gets to live. Let's fucking go. He's the fucking goat. Let's fucking go. Alright, this next fight, I'm pretty sure is going to be pretty cool. Who is this? This is, has an Electros. This is Swimmer Herman, right? Now I gotta take these fucking random ass Fisherman Ronald out of the calculator again. That's the problem with them. And they fucking go to like the worst spots. Let me just make sure. Yeah, cool. So these are all Fisherman Ronalds. Sorry, I'm just looking at the calculator. I gotta separate these guys because that's like the third fight we're gonna end up doing to get all of our scaling and or all of our hard scales and rare candies. Alright. Oh, I'm just I hate that I had to risk that, but couldn't really find a better way. That fight is full of demons. Alright. So on this, let's get the team out and then we'll run through it. This is a 5-man line and we have our trusty, what do you call it? Weird there, just in case we want to sack them. Hydreigon, which is already probably in my party. Glisopod. We have Urshifu. We need Gardevoir. And then Weird Air. It's fucking trash. Okay. Let's do all the level ups first if there are any. Let's see. 91, 91. 89's fine. Urshifu and this guy. Okay, so we need held items, being a Hardstone. Haven't had to use that in a while. Lumberry. Actually important Lumberry. I haven't used really any Lumberries on you. Choice Band. And no other items are needed. Hello, good morning. I just did a really intense fucking Reliant Ian fight that I had to risk Conkeldurr and he fucking came through and lived. I was always winning the fight. It was just whether Conkeldurr was getting out with us and he got through. So I'm pretty happy right now. We got a pre-damage. Our Glisopod to 193. He should have been Guts. If he was Guts, then he wouldn't have had to even been on the chopping block, but sheer force, man. It's been sad the entire run, but he's definitely had a lot of good moments. Hit on Pyre Tag without him. I don't know how it was getting through. Hardstone, max HP. Lumberry, max HP. Pre-damage to level... He's level 89. Pre-damage to 193. That's good. We don't need an item. Choice Band on this guy. Gardevoir. And this guy. I might as well just put an Oranberry on Glisopod. Actually, no, there's no point, because there's no point. So let's run through the fight real quick. This fight should be, compared to the last fight, should be rather simpler. So let me get everyone in here. Let me export out everything. Yeah, we should be finishing up Erratic Weather, and then we'll be up to Sootopolis Gym. That is 3.5 more things till we are done. And we also are going to get our Roamer right now, too. We're going to grab one Roamer at least. So, we actually, right now I'm getting 3 encounters, I believe. I'm getting, Sky Pillar, I'm getting Pacifilog, then I'm getting my, Roamer. The only reason I won't get my Roamer is if I potentially get Aerodactyl, because I might want to do that fight in the rain. I'm gonna have to. I'll see how I feel, and if I can cook it up quick, maybe I'll just cook it up here. But all right, so turn 1. This fight is in. Let's see. Swimmer Herman is in rain. Okay. So turn 1, with a Hardstone, we just outspeed and kill this Araquanid. Very simple, very easy. We outspeed everything in the back, so it's going to go for the first thing that shows a slow kill that doesn't get killed by us. That is going to be Electros for either Thunder or Aqua Tail. We are going to switch into Hydreigon. Now, Hydreigon is holding a Lumberry, so even if we get Thundered, it doesn't matter. Hydreigon's not staying here for long. He basically is coming in, and even if I get max roll crit, I'm still always baiting out Super Fang. The max roll crit, yeah, it always baits out Super Fang. And we're going to switch right into Golisopod on that. We're going to U-turn. We need a little bit of chip on this. We're going to U-turn and get a little bit of chip to go into Golisopod on the Super Fang. He's never clicking Thunder, only ever Super Fang. We're going to emergency exit after the Super Fang to Urshifu, who is going to kill this thing with Wicked Blow. This is going to bait out the Scrafty. Now, Urshifu is pre-damaged to 265, such that this guy will come out and always hit me with close combat. We're going to switch into Gardevoir and kill this thing with Moonblast. The first thing that shows a fast kill is going to be this guy from Meteor Mash. He'll only ever be clicking Meteor Mash. We hard switch into Urshifu, who would never be dead, because 193 and we're pre-damaged to 265. And we are going to click Wicked Blow, and Wicked Blow, and just win. It's just gonna get we're gonna get 4 kills with Urshifu and a 3-man. He should be killing 3 in a row. Let me just make sure I have my pre-damages right. So 193, 265. This was just in case I accidentally showed Sludge Bomb, because when I was doing some of my calcs, I had initially had Hydreigon pre-toxic. And it was showing one singular roll of Sludge Bomb, but because I just put on the Lumberry, it's fine. It's the exact same thing. And it actually makes it so we don't ever bait it. But, let me just make sure one more time. So we have Hardstone, Lumberry, pre-damage to 193, level 89. 91 with a Choice Band. Pre-damage to 265. Cool. And just in case, we got Weird Ear as our trusty sack. Alright, let's do this cool fight real quick. And after this, we should be at Pacifilog. This is fight 2. This is fight 3. That's fight 4. This is fight 5. That means slow down, hang up to the top, because there is a optional. Cool. This is fight 6. I believe, do we go this way? That's fight 7. That's fight 8. We ignore that guy. This was Relly and Ian. This is the final guy of Erratic Weather. It's been a thing, Erratic Weather. But let's finish it off strong. Let's not forget anything. So Hardstone, 91. Lumberry, Golisopod, Choice Band on this guy. Pre-damage to 265, because that always shows kill, as we just saw. None. And this. Let me just make sure I don't need a damaging item. Nope, just Moonblast just kills. Okay. So this is the final fight in Erratic Weather. This is going to be Swimmer Herman. This is in Permanent Rain. Turn 1, we are starting off with our Archeops. Now, our Archeops is really insane because with a Hardstone, we always outspeed and we always kill with Rock Slide. Perfect. This is going to bait out the first thing because we outspeed everything in the back. It's going to bait out the Electros for either Thunder or Aqua Tail. It's the first thing that shows us a slow kill, and we are not fast killing. We are going to switch into Hydreigon right here. Hydreigon has a Lumberry, so if this Thunder paralyzes us, we'll be fine. Max roll Thunder crit doesn't put us in any other range besides Super Fang range. So Hydreigon's job is one thing right here. He is always just coming in just to tank the Thunder and Aqua Tail, bait out Super Fang, and do a little bit of chip with U-turn. It's a lot of hats this guy's filling, but he's doing a good job at it. This is always Super Fang, so we're going to switch to Golisopod. This always puts us in emergency exit range, and we're going to go right into Urshifu. Now, with that little bit of chip, which we needed, Urshifu always kills with Wicked Blow. We are choice banded, so we always kill with Wicked Blow. This is Wicked Blow number 1 of the fight. So, we show kills to everything in the back, so it's going to just... we show fast kills to everything in the back, so it's just going to go in party order. So initially, the Scrafty's going to come in and think that it's just killed. But after it comes in, it realizes that I am choice locked, and I can no longer fast kill it. We had to pre-damage to 265 so that this guy can't click Dragon Dance, because we're not showing it a fast kill anymore now that it's in. So it's always going to click Close Combat, and we are going to switch right into Gardevoir. Let's make sure. Yep. Who takes this close combat really nicely. 4x resist. Pretty sure. Fairy, Psychic. And we just outspeed and we can kill this thing with, it's kind of funny because we also get the Moxie boost. It's kind of funny too. But even with the Moxie boost, that doesn't make it, that makes it so the Metagross will still come out, because we have Shadow Ball, but it's not going to matter. Also, do we just... Yeah, so it should always be the Metagross, even with the Moxie boost. We always kill this thing with, Moonblast. Just make sure. Yep. This should... It's only 1+1 special attack, so... we should never show a fast kill to the Metagross, and should always be showing a slow kill. A Moxie Sweep actually would have been pretty cool. Could I have done that? No, I don't outspeed. I would have needed, like, no, choice specs, I think. And then I would have had to outspeed. Anyways, this is always going to be Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash max roll crit to my Urshifu does 193. And now we are just going to click Wicked Blow 3 times and wipe the field with the rest of the fight. We click Wicked Blow. Yep. Just making sure we outspeed and kill everything. There's no priority or anything. This Porygon Z that's coming in has the analytic bug, which a lot of people up in this game have already had their early experiences with, especially with the Starmies. We don't care, because we're never having to switch, we're never having to worry about it. That's why it's so beautiful having this God tier Urshifu. It took 4 scales, but it has been so worth it. My mental has been so much better. Dude, I had a modest Urshifu, and now I have a jolly Urshifu. It had 0 speed, now it has 31 speed, and it has just been the best investment I've put in all this run. And I'm pretty sure Jolly Urshifu is the way you usually go in the E4. Sometimes you go Adamant, but Jolly for the most part is good. So I had no problem switching, and then Wicked Blow always kills this thing. Alright, and we are through to Pacific Log. There's 2 optionals we just have to dodge real quick. Hold on, before I say anything, let's get to Pacific Log. I think you have to go this way. So I'm pretty sure if you go up here, from what I understand, after they pass, you can just kind of go. And you should be good. And we're at Pacific. Let's fucking go. Alright, we made it to Pacific. We have one more fight that we're going to do. This isn't optional, but it's necessary in order to get all the heart scales and rare candy. There's technically 2 we're going to be doing, but one of them is kind of a meme. So let me make sure I take the right routes. So I have my map up. I'm pretty sure you want to go in between the 2 rocks. So if you go in between the 2 rocks, and then you go straight down, this brings you to the rare candy. That's fine. And then let me just make sure. I'm fairly certain you can just go to the left here. And you just keep on going. That's fine. This is one of the optionals. Now, this optional is bugged. If this isn't bugged, I'm going to be resetting. But I'm fairly certain this optional is bugged. And Dexa never updated this trainer. So we get a level 33 horsey in this right here. And we just click rock slide twice. And then we get a level like 34 Seadra. Just kill it. This is Linda. And we can go right down for the star piece. Let me make sure, because I looked at this before. I'm fairly certain if you just walk left here, you, let me make sure. This is how you get the heart scale, I'm fairly certain. Yep, because you can go down this way. Pretty sure. No? There's 2 monsters, 2 guys right here. See my game. Fairly certain, because we have to get this heart scale. Right? Save our game. Cool. So that's one of the heart scales. We have to go one more, and then we have to actually do a fight. Which I have pre-planned. I'm going to go over what it is. It's really hard to fucking plan for some of these fights because they're optionals and they aren't in the calculator. It's fucking fun. So we don't really have to do this. We could get our encounters first, but we're going to do this optional real quick. Let me take off all the items. Why does it keep on just fucking doing that? I have to get rid of these, like... I think it keeps on, like, just bringing it back to, like, the... right over here. It's annoying. Alright, so we need Fisherman Ronald's Pokemon. We want his Pokemon down here. So, what I currently have planned for this Ronald, which is an optional, is we have Infernape. This should be riskless from what I've looked at. We have Golisopod. We have Electrode, who's going to be the star of the show. We have Pidgeot. We have Hydreigon. And we actually are bringing Weird Ear for a good reason this time. He's actually going to be helpful. So we need a citrus berry on Galysopod. This is just in case. We need choice specs. Do I have those? Where are they? Choice band, choice scarf. I gotta grab my specs real quick. We need those. Alright, so let's put those choice specs on. On you. We want Megastone on Pidgeot. We need a silver powder. Where's silver powder? Silk scarf, silver powder. There it is. On you. And a citrus berry on this guy. Alright. Let's bring everyone over to the calc real quick. So it's going to be very awkward trying to show off this, because you don't just have like a team in front of you. And this is what's like fucking up my calc. Also, I have like a Ronaldo set or a Ronald set and like this set. Oh, it's annoying. I cannot wait to delete these Pokemon out of my calculator. Pidgeot with its Megastone. Hydreigon. And Santa. So, the fight that we're looking at is optional Ronald. You have to do this in order to get a heart scale. Let me see. Reuniclus is in the second slot. This is in this slot. And this is in the back. Right. Okay. So turn 1. So the way I think I saw how to do this was I created my own set of this. So turn 1, we're going to be just outspeed and killing this guy with overheat. We don't care about Kurt's body. This should always beat out the Barraskewda, because the Reuniclus is not faster, but Barraskewda, for the IVs I put in, will always be showing a kill. Wait. Why? Oh, I guess it has laser focus. Even if it doesn't hit me, or if it cuts laser focus, it doesn't matter. Oh, no, it does it? I guess it does. I should probably show this thing a kill. Wait, can it even laser focus? Because I'm, I don't even think it can laser focus. And even if it can, it's not doing shit to my Galysopod, which is coming in anyways. Because I'm going to switch to Galysopod, who takes nothing from this guy at all. And we're going to emergency exit out into Electrode, who's just going to kill this guy with a Volt Switch. We're going to switch into, in my notes I have, Hydreigon. Hydreigon is going to always be baiting out this, oh, hold on, I gotta look at here. The Galysopod. For either First Impression or Leech Life. Probably First Impression, because it is a priority move, I would assume. And, we're gonna switch into Pidgeot, who takes it like a champ. And because we aren't showing any kills with this guy, he's not gonna use Sucker Punch, and we can just Mega Evolve and kill. So this Mega Evolve, I looked at both of these, the Reuniclus. I really hope I did this right, but the Reuniclus should always be, both of these guys are slower, and this guy should be showing outspeed and out damage no matter what. And Gyarados actually shows, less damage, I'm pretty sure. It shows outspeed and out damage, but it's always less damage, so it should always be the Reuniclus, which we're going to go into Hydreigon on, and he takes nothing from this guy. We always 2-hit KO with Silver Powder on, and if he uses Future Sight, we're gonna U-turn on the Shadow Ball to this Weird Ear, and then we're just gonna go back. And if Future Sight's up, we're just gonna Tailwind a couple of times, and we're gonna make sure to kill this Reuniclus with U-turn, because we're gonna U-turn into Electrode, who always OHKOs this Gyarados. We have choice specs, and we always kill it. So let me make sure I have everything right. I don't have my pre-damage done. Alright, so let's make sure. So we have Infernape, level 91. No item. This guy with the Citrus Berry. 140. This guy with Choice Specs. Level 91. This guy level 89. I should level him up to 91. Because I have it in my notes. With his Pidgeonite. And then this guy with Silver Power level 91. Hopefully this optional doesn't fuck me. And hopefully I did it right. Pre-damage to 140. Cool. Okay. Should be able to go this way. We always have to fight this guy. This is only being done so we get a hard scale. He's technically optional, but you know, you kind of need those hard scales. You need every last one of them. Let me mark down. I got the one on 134. I got the rare candy there. All right, so let me just make sure Frost Lass from Fisherman Ronald's. Always dead to overheat. We outspeed and kill. Should always bait out the Barraskewda. And because I'm pretty sure it can't use laser focus because we're actually showing a kill on it, I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure. Barraskewda. Yeah, we're showing a kill with close combat. Perfect. We're going to switch right into Golisopod here. We're going to always emergency exit. We have a Citrus Berry just in case. In case some shit happened and I needed like a second emergency exit. We're going to go right into Electrode. Who always kills this guy. We outspeed and we always kill with what do you call it? Volt Switch. We're gonna go right into Hydreigon, who's gonna bait out the Golisopod. We do not want to just put out Golisopod. We are not going to U-turn or anything because we are dead to crits. We're just going to hard switch right into Pidgeot. Who takes the bug moves like a champ. I didn't update my calc. I'm just trying to make sure. This guy level 91. This guy level 91. Right, so this is Golisopod, right? Perfect. We're gonna switch right into Pidgeot. And we aren't showing a kill before we Mega Evolve, but once we Mega Evolve, we always kill this thing. We should bait out the Reuniclus right here. If this is a Gyarados, I'm going to have to think. But I'm pretty sure I looked at it before. This should always be the Reuniclus. I think I showed it before because I'm faster than both, but they both out-damage me. And the Reuniclus always does more damage, so there should be no ranges that Gyarados sees kills that Reuniclus wouldn't. Perfect. And now the Reuniclus. I think it's gonna always be Future Sight. It's a little annoying, but it's whatever. We switch right into here. Actually, no, I think it's better because then you can't set up a second Future Sight. Alright, so we switch into Hydreigon. Oh, that's Psychic, okay. So now this is always Shadow Ball. We are going to click U-turn right here. And we're gonna go right into our Weird Ear. who's actually a normal type, so we take nothing from this. Okay, and now this is baiting out a psychic move, so we go back to this guy. We'd rather not see Future Sight, or else we're just going to have to buy a couple of turns. Perfect. Now we can just click U-turn. And we go right into the Electrode, who's going to kill this Gyarados. And we always just outspeed and kill it with Thunderbolt. And that is Erratic Weather. Done and fucking dusted. Let's click Thunderbolt. Should always kill. It's quad effective. Okay. I found a route while looking before. Let me make sure. I'm fairly certain this route is fine. So we should be able to go up here to the second one. This guy only looks down and left, so we should be able to go this way. And just get it. Save our game. And that should be the hard scale. Alright, let's get some encounters. Alright. So the first set of encounter that we are going to look at is the Sky Pillar. We are not getting Pacifilog just yet. We're going to come right back for it, but we're going to get Sky Pillar, and we're going to get 1/3F. We're trying to get Dragapult here, but anything that gets us a dupe would be nice. I'm going to look at some Mons real quick. Let me get those guys out of the calculator. So I just want to see Dragapult for a blank set. Level 82. What is this guy's moveset? Draco Meteor, Dragon Force, Shadow Ball. This, I mean, that's a pretty good fucking thing. It just doesn't have Dragon Darts. So let me bring that move set over. Whoops. So we have Draco. We have Phantom Force. We have Shadow Ball. We have Shadow Punch or Sucker Punch. Can my Togekiss kind of wall this? Togekiss kind of walls it. What about Hatterene? Nope, Phantom Force kind of fucks. Can my Aggron wall it? I mean, Mega Aggron can kind of wall it. Berserker can be in for a little bit. Primarina can too. On the Phantom Forces, could I switch? I guess I could bring this guy. This guy also. Pretty sure these guys might just be able to hopefully help catch this mon. Alright, so I think I'm gonna lead off with Aggron though. Mega. This is where's Berserker? Put on Megastone and a bunch of also, let me look at, let's see, Agronite. Put on a bunch of citrus berries. I gotta check the balls that I have. Should it be? I have a lot of dust balls. I have 16. Let's go buy a couple more. I believe it's this girl. Yep. Okay. Be careful of these optionals, but I'm pretty sure if you just go up to the top, it's always safe-ish. Oops. Alright, so from what I understand, this is not where you pull it. It's right up here. We're gonna talk to Wallace. Door is closed. Wait, what? Huh? Do you have to do something in Pacifolog? Huh? That's for a Zoroark trade, I guess. Do I have to, like, go back to Sutopolis or something? I thought I just had to go to Sky Pillar, but apparently not. I went to Cave of Origin. Just want to make sure I got all those heart scales, right? Yeah, I should have 5 now. Makes sense, right? Then 5 rare candies, 5 heart scales. Yep. I already fought everyone. Why? I thought Wallace was supposed to come up here. Huh? Something. What? What the fuck? What the fuck do I have to do? Let's look in the Discord. Why is this fucking closed? There's nothing to do in Pacific, I don't think. Like, I talked to everybody. What the fuck do I have to do? Do I have to go through here or some shit? Oh. Oh. Had to go talk to Wallace, that makes sense. Never mind. Alright, well I can mark down I got the Mawile light. Okay, let's grab our encounter. Oh, that's terrible, man. What the fuck? Ugh. Ugh. What the fuck, man? Why? Really, man? Fucking stupid. Stupid encounter. Yeah, I've been getting some giga ass counters. It's like a 6% chance. Minus speed. Fuck this thing, man. This thing's so trash. Alright, let's grab our Pacific encounter. So we can get any of the dupes. We are always going to be surfing here. We're really hoping for a Dreepy. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh, that's so good. Let's go. We just got fucking Dreepy. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Ugh. the pult. Let's fucking go. Oh, let's fucking go. That's so nice, man. Yes. All right, let's take a look at this guy's IVs first. Very important IV check. Lonely. I mean, it's plus attack. I mean, that's just a 2-scale goat. Let's fucking go. That's really fucking good. Let's see what we want to level up these guys. Let's fucking go. We're gonna get a roamer too, hopefully. These are really fucking good. Can't really complain. Got exactly what I wanted. What's this guy's moveset? Let me see. Dreepy. So he still can get Dragon Darts. So I think the moveset you want is Dragon Darts, Sucker Punch, Phantom Force, and Draco Meteor, I believe. Let me just check real quick. I'm looking up other people's. What's their attack? Let me look at the Dreepy or Dragapult. Yeah, he's definitely a physical attacker, and I'm pretty sure you want Phantom Force. So we're gonna get Dragon Darts. Sucker, Phantom Force, and Draco. And we don't have to scale on darts, I don't think. Sure, if you want to learn Dragon Pulse. Sure. Dragon Darts, yep. Okay, let's save real quick. We're not going to learn Will-O-Wisp. We are going to learn Sucker, though. Do not want to learn Will-O-Wisp. We want Sucker. That's going to be our second move. No Shadow Ball. You're going to want Phantom Force. And we're going to get Draco Meteor. Alright. Let me just make sure that's the moveset I want. Dragon Darts, Draco, Phantom Force, and Sucker. fucking go. Now let's look up the Zora. The fuck is Grudge and Bestow? When Grudge is used, if the user faints... What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna think about this moveset. Like, what the fuck? What is Bestow? So you get like Phantom Force, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, and like what? Do I have Shadow Sneak? Probably not at this level. Nightshade. Fuck. Fucking Dragapult, let's go. We have to shift around the hymns box. I believe now we're gonna go do the... We don't have to do any fights, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna bring mods just in case. But pretty sure I can just go talk to Rayquaza and we're gonna go get our roamer, I believe. I'm not prepping any other fights from what I understand. Alright. So I believe we can just go... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I don't have my repel on? Now it's active. Cool, good thing I... let's go this way. Good thing I already got my encounter. Whew, good thing I was still in Pacifilog. So I didn't want... did I already get that encounter? I think I already got that encounter anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Let me make sure I have a level... Yeah, 91. Oh, thank God you don't have to use, like, the bike or... Do you have to? No, you just fall down. Can I use an escape rope? Fuck. Wait. Oops. I didn't bring a flyer, am I stupid? First flyer I saw. I kind of want this guy in my party always, though. Okay. So I go to Suit Topless. We get a little cutscene, I think. Alright, so we got, what is that? That's waterfall? Okay. Oh, so you have to use the gym first. Okay. Now we get the Devon Raider. Okay. So we got the Devon Radar, so now we can go grab our, roamer. So the first roamer route we're going to check is, the one that we've been delaying, 125. Let me just make sure that 125 is good. That's a roamer route, I believe. How do I check the roamer routes? Let me just trying to think real quick what the roamer routes are. Trying to just think real quick where you find the roamer routes, but I'm pretty sure that's a roamer route because that's why I've been delaying it. Roamer. Is it in here? I can maybe figure it out. Pokemon locations. Yeah. Other roamers. 125 does count. Okay. So that's the first one we're going to look at is 125. I am saying this right now. I am not sure how to use this thing, but we're gonna fucking figure it out. Where's Route 125? It's up here. Is this Route 125? Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can just... Pretty sure this is how you do it. And when it responds, then there's a mod on your route. Fairly soon this is how it works. Unless I'm not doing it right. Just gonna change that to select real quick. Over my bike. Dude, come on. There's gotta be a better way to do this, man. I, like, doing this correct? If I didn't change this over to select, this would have been taking a lot longer. Bro, am I doing this right? Yeah, I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes already doing this shit. What the fuck? It shows up on 125, I think. I'm looking at, let me go to the documentation, Pokemon locations. Oh, right here. Romer, 125. Dude, what the fuck? You need a diving spot? Is that what you need? Oh, well, thank you for coming in. Let me know. Let me... I just kept on going back and forth, assuming that was changing it. Yeah, do it. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Haha. Let me, hold on. Let me look at Route 125. Let's see where a diving spot is here. There's no diving spots on Route 125, I don't think. Are there? It's, oh wait, there is a diving spot. It says there's a dive. Am I blind? Dive. Route 157. 125 underwater. So there obviously is one. I don't fucking see it on the map. It says number 57. Usually would show it. Am I dumb? I have all these optionals that I haven't done. I'm like, let's take a little bit of a search. Why does my map not have it, man? Fuck. There's a spinner right to the right. But I'm not seeing any dive spots. It says obviously there is a dive under here. Wait, 124 and 126? So I looked at this right here, and it says right here, roaming legendaries, Route 125. It says it right here, and that's why I've been delaying it. I'm assuming this doesn't work, though, doing like this. Oh, it's responding. Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. It fucking worked. Alright. Alright. Let's turn this on. That's dog shit. Fuck. I don't think that's what you want. I think this is terrible. I'm pretty sure. I think this is actually the worst one. I'm like fairly certain this is the worst one. Yeah, I'm going, let me see how many more routes I have. I have plenty, so 125 is a bust. So I still have 128, which I can still grab right now. I have Route 130. I have 132 and 133. So I have 4 more now. I'm gonna at least check 3 of them. So I'm gonna just throw a fucking quick ball. Yeah. Alright. That's 1 down. Alright. So we have to go to Route 130 now. Route 130 is right here. So we can get there from Sutopolis. Let me see. That's ass, man. Fuck. Let me just see if there's any reason out of these 4. I have what? 4 more? I said, I guess I can go 128 first. If in case I get a really good roamer, what's the worst route for me? I think the worst route is 133. Where's 133? I believe that's over here to the left. Is there a dive spot over there? Let's see. Let's take a look at Route 133. Let me go to this. Route 133. I think up here at the top, you might be able to. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, there's one little spot right up here at the top. Let me make sure I have my repellent. Repellent is activated, so I shouldn't be able to get any encounters. So we just gotta get up there, which I think I remember how to get up. Route 132, you need to take the middle between the 2 rocks. And then you just have to go down. This takes you to the rare candy, and then you should be able to go over here, and this brings you all the way to Route 133. Yes, there's an optional up here, but I already beat her. So this should be between 133 and 134, I believe. Really? Doesn't take you to 134? I mean, I might as well check the Devon Raider. Damn. Just trying to look. I see this dive spot in here. I don't know how to get to that. Am I also... What did I do in 134? I think 134 was... Yeah, 134 I already have. So I'm pretty sure that's Slateport right next to it, and you already got 134. Oh, so I need to get up here, but I didn't do this trainer. Route 133. That's really annoying. So I have to like fly back and do this every fucking time? Seems a little tedious. Can you like go back here to get back to Route 132? There's no way to get back to 134. Oh, that's really annoying. Seems a little asinine. Yeah, Route 133. How the fuck do you get in there? I don't know if you can. Dude, this is gonna take so fucking long, man. I don't see a better way, though. Like, I'm trying to see. I don't see anywhere between the routes. Maybe up here if, like, that overlaps, but it's not overlapping on 132 and 134 like it would right here. What's the spot down here? Hold on. Wait, 132 to 133. No. I think that's out of bounds. Dude, what the fuck? Why did Dexa create this? Oh, it's responding. Okay, this isn't taking a while. Let's go. Hold on. Wow. Okay. 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 Hold on. Are you kidding me? Come on! Dude! Fuck! Really? Now I have 3 left. That's 2. Fuck. Alright, this was Route 133. I still have 132, 130, and 128. I'm thinking 128 is probably the best route, so I'd rather save that to the last. I think the next route I'm going to pull is 130. 130 is here. I know how to get there from Sutopolis. Fuck, man. Like, I'll pretty much take anything besides that in Cresselia. I already got my encounter here. Whoops. Forgot to activate that. Alright, got my B-drill from here. Alright. I think it's like right around here. You can just... This is Route 126, Route 127. We're going to Route 130. I guess... No, what's 130 and 132? Because I already pulled 131. This is 129. This is 130, okay. I was kind of hoping I would have, like... Oh, wait, the Devon's... Okay. Gotta turn off the rappel. Alright. Come on. Let me just make sure it is responding. Okay. Are you kidding me, man? Fuck. Alright, well, I have 2 left. I just gotta pull whatever 2 I get next. Dude, what the hell did I... Who did I piss off? Damn. Alright, well. Just quick ball this shit, and then... we gotta pull whatever we get next. Alright, so this was 130. So 132 is next. Alright. 132 is the same way. I'm just going this way just to... Oh. I already got my encounter. Can't do anything. I keep on forgetting to turn off the rappel. Good thing I already got my encounter. 130. So this guy's right here. There is an optional right up here. Let me slow down. Just gotta hug the top and it's always fine. Alright, so this is 131. Is 132 right next to Pacifica? Because I can just do that then. Let me see. Oh no, it's the other side. Oh, it's that side. Okay. Pretty sure I can just... Yeah, so 132. Oh, wait. Alright, well, whatever we get now... what it is. Then we're gonna have to save that one last route, which is gonna be 128 for our last roamer, which is after Victory Road. Oh, it's respawn. Okay. Let's ban this guy for that. All right. We full screened. Yep. Let's turn off the music and let's make sure again that this is responding. Cool. Let's turn off the rappel. Okay, that's... you know what? I'm fine with this. I'm okay with this. What are you gonna do? I'm okay with this one. Okay. That's actually not the worst. I'm pretty happy with this. This is, I think, the third best. We use our Master Ball. So I have one more route. The best by far is going to be Enamorous. Second is Latios, and then third is this guy. Fourth is Latias, I'm pretty sure. Fourth, Landorus. Landorus and Latias are like fourth and fifth. Be a Dundee. Okay. Other, I can put in, Thunderous. Whoops. Trying to just copy the, Alright. Make sure to turn on the repel. Let's turn back on the music. And let's go check out this guy's IVs. I mean, 31 speed, 31 at special attack. I'm not going to be complaining about this. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. It's guaranteed three IVs, but it's got the IVs in the right place at least. What's this guy's moveset? I mean, he's level 90. I'm assuming it doesn't get much better than this. Thunderous. Doesn't get Volt Switch, but it gets... You have to scale that, I'm assuming. It's not bad. Can definitely be a better moveset, but it's okay. It's okay. I can figure it out. Alright, so I have one more route. Let me just make sure. So let me see everything else I have right now. So we have Route 128. That's for the last one. So we get that, and then we get Victory Road. So we get 2 more encounters. Oh, also Evergrande City, but I'm really considering just picking up a Cloister. I don't think a Florigist is really worth it. I can just get my guaranteed Cloister pretty much. I don't really have an Ice type. I'm gonna still sleep on that. I haven't needed it yet. Don't need it maybe now. Even though getting a Mudkip would maybe be cool. You get a second Master Ball. So your first one is given to you in Aqua Hideout, and you don't want to use it until you get the Devon Raider, which I just got after Erratic Weather. And you get a second one after Victory Road, after you beat Vito. So usually you save your second Roamer encounter until that. So my second Roamer encounter, I'm going to be saving this route for specifically that, and just got to catch whatever I catch. I know that this guy is pretty, like, he's a really good supportive mon. Usually, yeah, he has Prankster, so you can usually T-Wave stuff, and pretty sure his special attack, I mean, 257. That's, what's his, like, base special attack? Thunderous. Like, it's 125, 115. I mean, that's not bad. There's a lot of utility. Because usually you're probably going to teach them, like, Electro Web. You're not keeping Focus Blast, probably, because that shit can just miss. I think I have my Thunderbolt TM. Let me check. Yeah, I have my Thunderbolt TM, and you always get more Electro Webs, so... Like, I can make this guy's moveset pretty dang good. Yeah, I got you. Let me show you real quick. So, these two, my first two deaths were on Norman. Basically, Carnivine was going to be a planned sack. If he got crit, I was going to have to sack something else. It was between Lucario and, Lilligant, and I made the hard decision of sacking Lucario over Lilligant, and I'm telling you, that has been the best decision of this run. These two, I'm a moron. I did Winstitute. I had a safe line, except for, like, I was risking, like, a triple crit, so I ended up creating an entirely different line. Didn't, take into account Mega Metacham, and I ended up losing my Kingler and Seismitoad to that. I also, then this thing I lost in the desert to a really fucking dumb Golisopod mistake. Really stupid. Same with the Stunk Tank to a separate Golisopod. This Staraptor died because of Maxi. I thought it was a great idea to teach my Conkeldurr Defog. And that's great and all, except he's slower than the Crustle at the moment, and we don't have Mach Punch. So it didn't work, and Staraptor had to die because there were Stealth Rocks up. It was a really bad idea. And this guy also learns Defog, and I probably could have done something with that instead. These two were... I didn't lose a single Mon after Maxi until Pyre. These two were booms. These two Ghost Mons were both sacks on Tabitha 1 in Hellroom. Houndoom and Rabombi were both sacks on Maxi in Hellroom. Altaria, this was a tragic loss on Matt. I risked double. I had like 5 crits in like the fight, and I basically had to risk a 6 crit, and Altaria just couldn't take 6 crits. So Altaria was tragic. This was because I couldn't find a good line on one of the double battles in Tate and Liza. I had some risk on the fight, and I ended up doing rock slides, and something ended up critting. Rip. This guy, he gave me the leftovers, and then he died for it. This guy died on Space Tag. He was a planned sack. This guy died on the first Grunt of Seafloor Cavern, was a planned sack, and then Castform was a planned sack on Archie 2 in Seafloor Cavern. It was either sack Castform, or if I really wanted to, I could have deleted all my moves on Berserker. But Berserker's moveset is a lot more important, in my opinion, than like a death for Castform. So I was very happy losing Castform. But yeah, those are my deaths. I'm pretty happy with it. I have 19 total. Conkeldurr definitely should have died. He got very lucky. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the box altogether. Usually when I end the streams, I like to do a little gloss over the box. I put all the good mons in the hymns box, and all the shitters in this box. And then Weird Ear, this guy gets his own box, because he is just giga trash. This guy goes in the hymns box. You know what? This fucking guy hasn't done shit. He's going in this box. Oh. You're right. Golly's not supposed to be in that box. Golly has probably come to more fights than anyone else. Let's see. Yeah, we got Conkeldurr. We got Ursaluna, Aggron, Barraskewda, Beedrill, Overquill. This guy surprisingly is really fucking good for a poison type. Samurott, he He did one really good. Nope. Unnerve and sheer force. Just the fucking best of both worlds. Now, yes, he is adamant, but he is 4 attack. And this guy, I mean, he has a decent nature, and he's good IVs. He just is unnerve. Who else is... Everyone else is supposed to be in that box, I think. What about this box? Yeah, 100%. This guy fucking deserves it. This guy should have been an Aerodactyl. Fucking guy. These guys are down here, not because they're in the Sax box, but because they're my Protect Mons. Should probably give them their own spot, too. I should probably give them their own box. These are my only 2 Protect Mons for the entire, basically the entire game. My Maractus and Kingler were my other 2, and they both died in Desert. And Winstitute. And I haven't gotten another one since. Can Zoro? Hold on. If this guy can learn Protect Baby, he won't be in this box. Hold on. Does he learn Detect? Useless shit. Doesn't learn anything. I can't even complain though, because I just pulled, I haven't even gotten to use him yet. I just pulled this Polt from, Pacifilog. I mean, you can say everything you want about the IVs, like, his nature is pretty good, and it's a Polt at the end of the day, so I'm happy with it. I have this guy over here, like, I have some pretty good Mons. Yeah, they're not, like, the best IVs, but their natures are pretty good. This Urshifu I had to put 4 scales into. He was modest, 0 speed. Now he's jolly 31 speed. Had to put 4 scales into him. Resource-wise, so I have, 5 more rare candies, and I have 5 current heart scales. 5 more I'm gonna get, so I'm gonna have about 5. Now, if you think about it logically, I would technically have 14 because I used 4 of my scales on, Urshifu already. And Urshifu's always coming to the E4, so I'm saying that technically I had 14 scales for the E4, at least right now, assuming I don't have to use anymore. And I used 4 on Urshifu already to change his nature and shit. And I really want to see if I can bring this Archaeops to the E4. I boosted his speed. His speed was 9, and then I brought him up to 31. Yeah, the run's looking very good. I'm very happy about it. Like, if I can bring this guy, he is unique. He would be the first, if I brought him, he would be the first time being brought. He would be the first time, and that would be pretty sick, I think. If I can do it, though. I know Small Ant tried to do it, and he just couldn't get it to work. And my Archaeops is very, very similar to his. His was a plus speed as well. I don't know what his nature exactly was, but I know he had a very similar Archaeops to me. I also had 2 IVs on this guy. I had to use 2 scales for HP and attack to make Archie safe, and then I didn't level this guy up. Dude, it was fucking tragic. I almost wiped on Archie because I used 2 scales on this guy to make my Archie wristless. And then I had a fucking level 80 Barraskewda rather than level 89. So the scales on this guy was just completely useless because of his level was 9 levels down. I got through it I got through it with the 1 planned sack being cast for him, but it could have easily been, I think because I didn't get crit, I was only risking a 1 and 2 high roll crit on Gali towards the end because I didn't get crit a couple of other times. But if I started getting crit, then the ending was going to get so shaky with that Swampert because I just couldn't 2-hit KO it reliably with Barraskewda. But I got like a giga high roll on the first flip turn, and then I didn't risk the roll, but on Gali I was able to not get high rolled. I got like the best move and was able to get Sucker Punch and bringing this guy right back in. I ended up getting really lucky for my mistake. Alright, I'm not gonna say not the worst. I'm pretty happy with the Thundurus. I think this guy is pretty good. I think. I mean, his moveset right now looks like this. It's not usable, but I think with some investment, he could be pretty good. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. And I have 3.5 more sections. We have, let's take a look real quick. We got Sutopolis now. So how many more fights do I have in this split? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1. So we have 9 more fights, and then we are on to Victory Road. Ah, it's crazy. I'm getting close to done. I've been on this run for almost 2 months. It's a little shy of 2 months. And I've been playing this game for almost 3 months. My first ever Nuzlocke, man, and I started on November 23rd, so I'm almost on my 3-month anniversary of playing this game, and then 2 months of this run. Yep, this is my first ever Nuzlocke. The only thing that came close was I casually played Radical Red. I did both hardcore and the regular, but I didn't do it as a Nuzlocke. I just did a casual playthrough. So I caught every mon, you know, planned out some fights. Or I didn't even use a calculator. I literally just went in just raw dogging it with moves and figuring out what worked and what didn't. I love using a calculator now. It's actually so cool. I've learned so much. I love that you can plan out shit. I haven't beaten it yet, dude, but I've definitely learned a fuck ton on this run, and I will say, like, my encounters, like, you know, I've gotten a bunch of fucking dog encounters. Like, this Salamence, it looks good, but, like, this could have been an Aerodactyl, and I don't know how you use Outrage and Fire Blast. We'll see, though. I still got plenty of shit I gotta do, but I'm happy I got this Pulse. I can, bring all these guys into... Let me just see. I took off all my items, right? Cool. Bring everyone into the calculator. Fuck, it's 3 a.m.? I didn't realize I was playing for this long. Shit. I gotta get off. Why are these guys at the bottom now? Let's look at my calculator. It's interesting. It's getting like a pretty big box. Pretty happy with it. I'm just excited to see the Pult calcs. That's what I'm excited to see. My second best run, I got up to Desert, and I died to... what'd I do? This fight right here. This was my second best run, was dying to Ruin, Maniac, Brian, and Cilia. This is literally where I lost my second run, or my, like, the run kind of like right before this. I think it was like 3 or 4 attempts before this. Dude, this fight's kind of demon. I forgot to pre-poison and it just fucked up everything. And I think the Nidoking just kind of... He wiped 3 of my mons. I think I more gave up rather than, like, actually trying to save it. Because I think I lost, like, Infernape or whoever I had. Dude, honestly, before Norman, it's basically just a luck check. Like, if you're playing consistent, you have to play for 2 things. You have to play for minimizing risk, and then just hope that the minimized risk works, and also you have to get some decent encounters. So like I feel like pre-Norman, it's like you kind of have to get a little bit lucky, and you have to risk mitigate a lot. After Norman, you can have a lot more control. I feel like if you get into Flannery split with a healthy box. I'm pretty sure this is like a gauntlet. Permanent hail. Ugh. I'm not fucking calcing this shit right now. Are you doing guy packing? What do you mean guy packing? Are you talking about like your 6-pack essentially? Because all my 6-pack was... Nope. My starter is not even perfect. My Infernape is not GMO. I didn't do any of that shit. My Infernape, this is... I just reset over and over for this guy. If I do play again, I might do... I might do a GMO starter, but all my encounters, I'm going to keep them all random. I think it's up to whoever they want to do it, because in theory, technically, you can just sit there and reset over and over to get the perfect starter and encounters. I think the starter is, like, you know, I would be fine with that, but I think the encounters, like, I think the whole point is, like, the randomness of the encounter. And I like having different runs, basically. Because otherwise, I would just have a fucking Lopunny every time, and that would be so cool. But I can see the GMOing for starters, I will definitely be doing if I go back, because I'm going to probably do a second playthrough. I think that GMOing a starter is fine. I feel like, in my opinion, the other 5 Mons, like, you're just always going to pick, like, fucking, like, Talonflame, Lopunny, probably Eldegoss, you know, stuff like that. And it's just going to be, like, the same run every time. But I will say, not GMOing a starter, dude, Infernape is rough not being a GMO'd starter. Like, there's, like, probably been 10 or 20 fights where if I was just naive nature or hasty nature and I was plus speed, I'm sitting there racking up some kills. But because I'm not, there's so many kills that I have to, like, become really creative about now. That I just see other people just like, oh, just fake out overheat. Well, my Infernape is 15 points slower. And my Infernape on Norman, I couldn't even use Infernape. Yeah. Dude, I couldn't even use Infernape on Norman because after Porygon 2, my Infernape specifically baited out Pidgeot. It did not bait out Azumarill. Like every other normal ape. Because I have 14 HP, and neutral nature, it was baiting out Pidgeot in the Calyx from what I saw. Assuming I didn't get a tri-attack hit. It was sad. And I remember that's the whole reason I had to sack on that. Was because I was baiting out Pidgeot, so I had to bring Lucario instead of using Infernape there. And I was lucky in Altering Cave I even got the Lucario, and it was good enough to take on the Porygon. Damn, so you start off with a double battle into a, I'm pretty sure you get to heal between this, though. Yeah, you get to heal. You just have to bring the same 6 Mons. And this is just a, it's not a true double, so this is a regular double. Hopefully not the worst. Oh, what'd you miss, Dark Moon? I got a couple of encounters. What did I get? I got, this Polt, which was pretty cracked. Its IVs aren't the best. But, you know, what are you gonna do? It's a Polt. And I got this, Zorua. Not the best IVs. Yeah, it's not the best IVs. But then, for my roamer, I ended up using 4 of my 5 routes. I got 2 Tortoises, I got a Cresselia, and then I got this guy right here. I mean, this is pretty good, though. So I have 1 more roamer route that I'm going to use for after Victory Road. But basically, I got those 3 encounters. It looks good, but it's always 33, 31 IVs, from what I understand. But the perfect IV spread, and a pretty good nature. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, it's always 31 in at least 3. So it just so happens that they were in speed, HP, and special attack. Even though I think this guy is also partially a physical attacker, but it's pretty good. And other than that, like, we're through it. Oh, also, I don't know if you were here. I got this Salamence instead of the Aerodactyl. But we got basically our last box refresh. We get, yeah, Platinum Kaizo's never coming out, but if I'm gonna definitely beat this game, and then I'm gonna potentially look at going into a Kaizo game. Yeah, fucking 25% Mence. Oh, they did announce it? Is it actually announced, or is it like more of like another like joke? If it's actually announced, that's actually pretty sick, and I'm excited for that. I've just oh, but not of what year? All I'm saying is I've been baited before. I've been baited before. Look, I'll have to take a look and see, but I'm if it is, I would be pretty excited. But I will say, in your Nuzlocke, if you ever have to sack a Lilligant as your only grass type, I do not recommend it. Wait, my Lilligant's minus speed, yo. What the fuck is my Lilligant? I didn't even realize this shit was this ass. What the hell? This Lilligant's been great, and look at his IVs. I'm telling you right now, this Lilligant's cracked, and still, even with the terrible IVs. Don't sack your Lilligant. This thing is always great. Alright. I think I'm going to call it there. I had a very successful time. I'm very happy with my encounters. You know, obviously Salamence and Zora should have been something else. They weren't. But let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully maybe some of the Sutopolis, you know, depending on how good the calcs go. But thank you guys for tuning in. 07.